goddamn shit kicker heaven.
And now, our feature presentation.
Don't have anything, even though you literally just gave me ammo right there. Like you gave me something to work with, and yet I got nothing. I got nothing.
Podcasting noises.
Oh God, damn it, Jose. Well, here we are, another late night recording.
Nah, it's not that late.
Yeah, you're right.
We could have done worse.
Oh yeah, we definitely could have done worse, and we're horrible at doing that.
Oh man, I should have did my skit where I just rip off someone else's intro.
But we have our own intro that starts like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the co-hostess with the mostest, the splendiferous, the fantabulous, the one splintiferous, if that's a word.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Shaggy Black alongside the one, the only, Jose. Jose, how are you?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. Welcome.
I don't know why I was expecting Jose Paxton.
I got nothing.
I was waiting for something.
Dude, I had nothing. I was going to call you Severin, and then I'm like, then I started thinking of Dan Severin, and I was like...
Not the Beast? Oh, Dan the Beast, Severin?
Yeah, that I kind of just got lost in the sauce there. Welcome.
Damn it, I forgot all about that guy now.
I never forget. Welcome to a rip-rousing episode of Cinema Villains. Once again, I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black. Alongside me, Jose.
That's right.
We are back.
We did the intro twice?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay.
But, Jose, it's been kind of like a long summer, so...
It's a cruel summer.
So we want to thank you guys for tuning in whenever we decide to post.
Want to thank all of you for this cruel summer.
Ooh, summer.
There you go, see?
Yeah, I guess, well, fuck it. We can just actually start with the housekeeping before we jump right into whatever the hell we're covering.
Housekeeping.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you noticed, it's been a while since we actually put out a last episode, because our last episode was, 4th of July or the 5th of July?
Did July 4th. Yeah, well, yeah, we recorded
the 5th of July.
July
We
5th.
recorded on the 4th of July, but it was the 5th of July
Yes, there you go.
when it fucking aired. We would have said something on our socials, but I'm not going to lie to you here. We're really either really busy or really lazy. So it's just...
It's a combination of both, which is kind of a oxymoron.
Yeah.
Being busy and lazy? What? Oh,
yeah.
well.
It doesn't work that way. But reason being is, excuse me, I almost yacked up my lunch there. Damn whiskey.
Hell yeah, whiskey.
Hold on, before I even go any further.
Yeah.
There we go. Not an official episode till we do
Quality
that.
stuff.
Yes,
Chad.
sir.
Quality
yes,
stuff.
sir. Okay, housekeeping. So, guys, gals, ghouls, goblins, and everyone under the Skittles bag rainbow. I'm gonna be upfront and transparent with you. It's the summertime. We kind of get a little busy around these parts, and especially with Jose and me working outside of this, while this is our lovely hobby and passion.
See.
And we would do nothing more than watching movies and giving you our fucking takes, being our rambunctious yet drunkenly selves while we do these shows. It's rough. We kind of need time to ourselves, especially with like either me traveling or Jose even gets a vacation. These kind of things. We got things we got going on in life, and I know majority of you understand. And for you guys coming back and listening every time we post a new episode, we really do appreciate that. But I feel as though we have to be honest with you and upfront. For the time being, we are pretty much on a bi-weekly schedule. We never got a chance to really talk about it because we just wanted to put episodes out, and obviously I was out of town. And then when even then when we came back, we had that discussion. we are still doing we are still going to do a bi-weekly special. However, with next week, we are going to be recording the show.
There will be a new episode next week.
There definitely will be a new episode.
You will know why
next week, and there's a reason for that. And that's like a really big thing here. But after that, we're probably going to take a little bit more time off and get everything down, because for some of you who may or may not know, summer's not too great for your boy.
No.
And I typically have things I have to do to get myself right, but I will do everything in my power to get right back to that. It's a little personal, but I'm not, and I won't go into details. For those who know me personally, for those who don't, it's okay. I'll be fine. But we will be back strong and as ever, going from August going to September, because it's going to be fucking spooky season, and that's literally the lifeblood of me and my hermano here.
That's right.
So, it'd be insane for us not to show. And then our fucking 1-year birthday is actually coming up.
Yes, I was thinking about that.
Like, our fuking 1-year birthday. Now, granted,
does that count as a 1-year birthday, or does episode 52 technically the year?
I mean, just judging by the fuckery that's even happened in the beginning of this year, that kind of put us back and everything in between, we're going to celebrate our one birthday.
That is true. Yeah.
The number at this point, the numbers do not matter. Like, it could have been episode 14, and we could have been out for a year.
I was like, the numbers don't lie, Shaq.
The numbers do not lie. I'm just saying though, because it's just being real. We started this on the 23rd
of August. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We started this on the 23rd of August, so we actually may have an episode for that. Not promising, but it is going to be our 1-year anniversary, our 1-year our birthday of Cinema Villains that's coming up shortly, and we're looking forward to that.
We did it. Yeah.
We still got to do an episode first, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
We got to do that first, buddy. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of Jose's heart, thank you so much for rocking with us and continuing to rocking with us, for all of your just for your cheesy movie needs.
That's right.
And we're going to continue to keep bringing that in, because it's not the fact that we don't want to do it at all, because we love doing this. We love literally sitting here and watching movies. We need to do better at deciding what the fuck we're actually going to watch. Yeah. But seriously, we love doing this. We love sitting down. We love talking about it, and we love making you laugh. We love probably you cussing us out, like in your head or in your car, in front of your kids, not in front of your kids, whatever you do, your dog, your cat, your parrot, whatever.
Yeah, parrot.
Snakes, frogs, don't matter. We are there for you guys, and thank you so much. Yeah, well, hey, now that that's out of the fucking way.
Hell yeah.
Jose, what are we watching tonight?
Tonight we watched a little movie from the 80s called Near Dark.
Yes. This is a, let me get my notes here. This is a Catherine Bigelow flick. And for those who may or may not know, this is our first Oscar, actually nominated and Oscar winning
director. I'm trying to think. I don't know if anyone.
We like it because we did Cameron, and we've.
What? No, we didn't. We ain't done.
We didn't do Cameron.
You're thinking John Carpenter.
Thank you.
I was like, huh? You had me mad confused.
Thank you. No, it's me confusing my white people again.
Yeah.
And that's even shameful because they look nothing alike.
No.
Yeah, dude, we haven't really covered it like you would think we have, but outside of Wes Craven?
Yeah, maybe.
We can say we can say we covered some Oscar nominated.
Yeah.
But not Oscar winning. This is our first one.
Yeah. Well, this movie didn't win the Oscar.
No. God, no.
Yeah, Catherine Bigelow would win an Oscar years later for The Hurt Locker.
Yeah, I really love that movie.
Do you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I really... Well, not love.
I don't think
I'll take it back.
I've never seen it, I don't think.
Love is a strong word. I really liked it.
There you go.
Like, I remember seeing it, and it was kind of like... Because I kind of like the war movies a little bit, but not like... I like how they look. I definitely watch, you watch, 1942 or... Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Just because how it's shot. And I'm a sucker for how movies are shot and shown. Hurt Locker wasn't anything like that at all. Hurt Locker was more... it had a dynamic, and it had a fucking thriller thing about it, Because just dude in a fucking suit trying not to fucking die, because he was just trying to fucking make shit not explode.
Exactly.
But Yeah, no, she did that movie, and then like when you told me that she directed this movie, after knowing how Hurt Locker is, and then watching this,
Yeah.
the glow up, the entire fucking glow up,
Right?
'Cause holy shit, oof. I can't say this movie is bad, but oof.
There are parts where we're like, what?
This shit is Swiss cheese. If I had to say if it's any type of cheesy, it is Swiss cheese. Because God, the plot holes,
Yeah.
they are a big oof. Big oof. Do you recommend watching this, Jose?
I do. I think it's worth a watch. See, especially if you like your vampire movies.
Yes.
What did we say this was? This was Country Lost
Oh yeah,
Boys?
this is like fucking country ass Lost Boys.
Yeah.
White ass Lost Boys. Even whiter Lost Boys.
Even whiter Lost Boys.
Like that's exactly what this is, man. It's like both of these movies have the same telling of a guy minding his business, trying to fit in.
Sees a pretty girl.
Gets brought in by a girl, gets turned into a fucking vampire, and is now stuck with living with amongst the vampire populace as he's trying to fix his way, come back. Yeah, that's pretty much the movie. Y'all have a nice night. Bye. Kidding. We wouldn't do that to you without giving you everything that you know and love dear. But tonight's kind of weird though. Almost like last episode, there really ain't no villain for Tales of the Tape.
Womp womp womp.
I mean, like, and Jose can kind of put this in better perspective than I can because he's seen this movie more than I have. So,
Well, that's right, Scully.
You really couldn't help yourself.
No, I couldn't.
Are you fucking Mulder and I'm Scully? Is that it?
Yeah. Damn, I can't do David Duchovny. He talks.
Wait.
Not really monotone, but he talks kind of like.
No, he talks like Jeff Goldblum, but only slower.
So, like this. Because Jeff Goldblum.
No, Jeff Goldblum talks when he gets excited. Like, talks fast when he gets excited.
Yeah, no,
He's like,
you're
hey,
right.
what are you doing? And like, David Duchovny literally talks like how Goldblum would sound, only slowed the fuck down.
Okay.
And the only reason why I know this, perfect example, Evolution.
Ah. Look at you.
See, I be knowing.
He be knowing.
I got useless fucking movie knowledge.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
It's bad. I don't know math, but I damn near know movies that no one fucking even hears about until like 30 years later.
That's right.
But yeah, go ahead and explain this movie a little bit, Jose, before we dive right into the synopsis and everything. I'm talking about the reason why we don't have a villain.
So here's the thing. Normally, some villains were like, "Hey, here's your villain." We talk about him. We rate him and all that good stuff. For this movie, however, we've reached a thing that might be not a reoccurring thing, but might come up later in the future too, depending on the movie.
Yeah.
We have a group of villains, almost like a family of villains for this movie.
Yes, entirely.
Yeah, so it's weird. So it's like me and Shaq were talking about it before we started watching it, and definitely before we started recording. Just how do we rate this? Do we pick one person out of the family, or do we just rate them as a family?
So one thing I did not say, because I meant to say earlier, we could pick our favorite.
Yeah.
Like, we can literally pick our favorite, but we definitely know who our fucking favorite is. Like, it's not.
Oh, easy. This one, yes.
Hands goddamn down.
Hell
but
yeah.
it's not just that person. It's the whole group.
Yeah.
So when we do movies like this, and there are some movies out there that have like a family dynamic of bad guys, or just the main group that we're focusing on, like let's say like Addams Family.
Yeah.
Or let's just say the family from
Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, from Devil's Rejects, like stuff like that.
Yeah, the Firefly family.
Yeah, just the Firefly family, and if you're familiar with that, it's you'll have your favorite, but they all complement each other.
Yeah.
So when we do our grades and stuff, we're gonna grade them as a family. But the funny thing is, I have no fucking idea what to name them. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
Do you know?
They don't. They don't really have a name. They have individual names, but that's about it.
Like, I can't even. Oh, excuse me. I can't even fucking think of like literally what to call them. Like Vampire Family, but it's like
vampire weird.
But the funny thing is, they don't even say the word vampire in this movie.
No,
not
this
once.
movie they do not call themselves vampires
At all.
It's crazy, yeah.
It's something I noticed halfway in, and I'm like, they have not mentioned vampires once.
Yeah.
Not even by like mistake.
Nope, not at all.
And the reason why I even say this with confidence is because every time me and Jose watch a movie, we make sure the subtitles are on. Not because, it's kind of like, oh, we like having subtitles on. No, it's just like mostly for me, if I like taking notes, and I want to see if I'm writing down actual quotes.
Right.
I can see what they're saying. Also, sometimes that shit is funny because the fucking battle royale shit.
Oof, yeah.
Like where it did not match anything what they were fucking saying. It was just great. But yeah, man, like it was just kind of like this is gonna be kind of interesting, weird. But while we might not have like a normal villain, I do want to cover one motherfucker in particular.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got him.
Absolutely.
He is definitely our favorite. So this is probably, if not, one of my favorite Bill Paxton fucking roles.
Yes, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, he kills it in this movie. He is just... So he's a vampire, and he is chewing scenery in this movie.
Like, figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
Like, holy mother. Bill Paxton plays the vampire Severin, who we got brought to you by Villains Wiki.
Villains Wiki?
Severin is a character appearing in the vampire western film called Near Dark. He's a vampire with a biker look. And let's be honest here, it's not really kind of a biker at all. This motherfucker looked like he stole fuck, who was in Bullet? Shit. Yeah.
Steve McQueen?
Yeah, it looks like he stole Steve McQueen's look and just did that. And just poured blood on himself, and that's it.
There you go.
He was portrayed by the late Bill Paxton, who was also played by Randall McCoy in the Hatfield McCoys. John Garrett, blah, 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 blah. The biography is unknown how Severin became a vampire, but is most likely have been bitten by Jesse Hooker or Diamondback, members of this vampire clan. He is first seen dragging Caleb, a cowboy, bitten by his clanmate May, and to his mobile home to kill him, but is revealed by May that he's just been transformed, which causes Severin to be incredibly frustrated. As his past days, he is seen stealing a car to use it on another trip with his clanmates. I really do not feel comfortable with calling them clanmates.
Yeah, especially after someone says something. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, boy. Burning from the previous mobile home, seducing two girls to kill them by telling them that he will pay them for some drinks, and bullying Caleb along with Homer, a vampire kid. And it kind of goes on. I'll just go to his personality, which is going to be the interesting tidbit.
Yeah.
Severin is the most cruel, violent, aggressive, and sadistic member of the group. He never doubts on killing anyone, although it is seen that he cares about his partners. He also acts like an older brother towards Homer. From the beginning, he displays an intense dislike towards Caleb, and the fact that he was bitten by May makes him incredibly angry and frustrated, as he doesn't want him to join the group. Despite this, he tries to make Caleb become a cold-blooded killer so he can join the clan, but this is most likely only to attempt to help May to have Caleb as her companion rather than helping Caleb himself. Despite his bloodthirsty and deranged personality, he can also be seductive, as seen by the way he lured two girls in order to drink their blood.
Yeah.
It's that good old country boy mentality. But yeah, Bill Paxton fucking murdered this role.
That's right.
Like, holy God. He's like the most interesting character in this whole movie, not named, I almost
Lance
called him,
Hendrickson?
Thank you, because I almost called him James Remar.
Ah, no. Oh, no. Not Raiden 2.
Yeah, I need to stop doing this.
The fact that we've done 2 James Remar movies
I
already.
fucking hate it here, but whatever. So yeah, Bill Paxton just like he's probably one. So I haven't really watched Near Dark all the way through until tonight.
All right.
I did remember the infamous bar scene, which I thought was cool, seeing it in a clip, but then watching it kind of unfold, 10 times cooler.
Yes.
Holy shit. Yeah, Bill Paxton, I promise you, if we tell you, it's like when we say we recommend a movie, I'm going to come out and say this. If you like Bill Paxton in any way and you've never seen this movie, you need to watch this movie. It is streaming on Shudder now. You can get Shudder for about $6 a month or $5.99 if for those who don't like to round up. It's pretty much the horror Netflix. You can get every little horror movie, any newer ones. There's some newer stuff that's on there, but there's some older stuff too. It's got some great documentaries. It's fantastic. You need just get it until they kind of promote. We can actually legally kind of start promoting them, even though it's free promotion because we're not free publicity. We're not being paid. I said legally, but that's not the word I should have used. But yeah, Jose, how'd you feel about Bill Paxton's role in this?
Oh, it's great. He is the fucking shit in this movie.
Yes.
God, he's the reason you see this movie, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Because his performance is just great.
Yeah.
He's just loving it.
Oh, my God. Like, he's, like, hammy as fuck.
Yeah.
Without, like, knowing how he can be hammy.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was hammy in fucking Aliens. This is way worse.
Yes. Oh
my God. And worse in a good way, not a bad one.
Yeah, so imagine how crazy he was in Aliens. Now imagine him not a pussy, because he's kind of a pussy.
That and just like fucking, just murdery, like just the bloodlust. But like, yeah, like it's like he's the one that He's the one that stood out for me. Like every time he was on screen, I fucking stopped what I was doing and I looked dead at the screen at any and all times. But enough about that. Go ahead, Jose, get your information out and get ready to hit these lovely people with the synopsis.
Let's go. Synopsis for Near Dark, 1987. A small-town farmer's son reluctantly joins a traveling group of vampires after he is bitten by a beautiful drifter. There you go.
Yes, that was Near Dark, 1987.
Thank you,
horror
Linda
thriller. Directed by Catherine Bigelow.
Bam Bigelow.
I wish. Catherine Bam Bam Bigelow.
There you
go. Came out, well, the initial release was January 8th in 1988 in the United Kingdom, but it came out in October 4th of 1987.
Okay.
That was my father's birthday.
There you go.
Rest his soul, old man.
Yep.
Jose, now it's time to play before we dive into the rest of the cast, it's time to play our lovely game of box office and budget. So, over-under.
Okay.
So, this movie had a budget of approximately $5 million. Over-under, what do you think it made, box office-wise?
I don't think this was a bomb, but I don't think this was a hit either, because this is more of a cult classic.
Yeah. It's definitely. I'm gonna start giving you hints, because like until we actually name this game,
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a long time now. But now I can just go ahead and say, I'm gonna try to make it easier because you get so fucking close every time.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a couple of like little tidbits, nothing like huge hints or anything to ruin it, but I'll give you something like this. So what you just said, it wasn't a hit, but it wasn't a bomb either.
Yeah.
Right? It's a cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't get appreciated until later on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind. Remember, the budget is $5 million.
I'm going to say $7 million.
$7 million.
Yes.
So you're going to over.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'll over, yes.
This is the one time I can sit here and say that you were absolutely wrong here.
Fuck me.
It's like you've missed the mark.
Did I really?
Dude, apparently this movie was a budget of $5 million.
Uh-huh.
This movie legitimately made worldwide $3,369,307.
So this was a bomb. Holy shit.
It was a fucking bomb.
God, even $5 million, they couldn't make that back?
Nope.
Wow.
I was like, I swear to, if you would have said like just made enough, like at 5 to cover the budget, I'm like, you have a habit of never getting these right, but coming so fucking close. Like it just.
I thought it just made a.
I thought it, so. So when I looked at it, I was like, $5 million. Wow, that's kind of a lot for this. But also, it's like, man, like okay, I get it. But then I'm like, wait a minute, it made how much? like I was genuinely shocked, and I didn't say anything out loud because I wanted you to I wanted you to guess. But like I was like, dude, there's no fucking way. You've seen this, but you've seen this movie more than I have, so I was gonna be like, maybe he gets this right. But like this movie just star-studded, and with it being $5 million,
yeah,
I'm like, did most of that go to the cast? Because where else did it? Oh my god, where did the money go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's crazy.
But yeah, let's read over the cast. And then when you hear me say the cast, y'all will know where that money went. We have Bill Paxton as Severin, Jenny Wright as May, Adrian Padstar as Caleb Colton, Lance Hendrickson as Jesse Hooker, Jeanette Goldstein as Diamondback, Joshua John Miller as Homer, Tim Thomerson as Loy Colton, and Marcy Leeds as Sarah Colton.
Well, all right.
Yep. Jose, you, my man, for another episode in a row, you will be taking the reins, my man.
Hell yeah, where our movie starts off on a dark night.
Wait, is it dark? I thought it was day. No, I thought it was like sunset.
Ah, yeah, sunsetting. Sunsetting, Caleb's just like getting bit by a mosquito. That's right. That's how the movie starts off, with a mosquito drinking someone's blood.
Damn. Something. You said something.
Yeah.
Country as hell.
He's like, he said something. Fuck, I can't remember. Something about sucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood sucker.
Oh, something, yeah. And so he gets up, goes into town, meets up with two homeboys, I guess, at a convenience store. They're drinking beer. They don't want to give them beer because, fuck yeah, man, don't buy your own beer, dog. Don't.
Yeah.
Unless I'm coming to your house with beer, don't be trying to take my beer or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jose.
Oh, man.
Nah, that's Cinema Villain beer. We're good.
Yeah. But anyway, after that, they notice a girl. What was her name? I forgot her name.
May?
May. That's right. May is Bay. They fucking.
Whatever's got to help you remember.
Yeah, exactly. So he sees her, and he's like, okay, let's like, well, I'm getting this tonight. Yeah. And he walks up to her. You know, he starts hitting on her. They go riding around town. She's really weird.
Yeah.
Caleb's like, okay, but you know, I'm trying to get it, so I'm down. I'm going along for the ride. He takes her to see his horse, and the horse is freaking out.
Yep.
And she's like, hey, horses don't like me. He's like, damn, I guess she doesn't. He's like, hey, is it daytime yet? Well, when is dawn? Like, dawn's going to be like, not for a couple hours more. She's like, nah, you got to take me home right now. So he's like, okay. So he starts to take her home. You can see it starting to get day outside.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, get me home, Caleb. So this cooter, we're just going to call him a cooter.
Wow. Hey,
Shout out to Straight Chillin'.
Yeah, because he said it, guys, not me. Don't sue me.
Hey, I feel like we can say it now because we are now part of the show.
You say we are part of the show. We were guests on an episode.
So we are now officially part of the Straight Chillin'.
The cinematic universe?
Cinematic universe, yeah, that's true.
So
I successfully found and pinned the cooter of the week.
So you have to take this up with Bobby. And like, you have to definitely take this up with him because like I ain't finna get my name is Paul and that's between y'all.
Hey, I'm officially a cooter hunter, bro.
Hey, man.
I am certified fresh to death.
Certified fresh to... Okay, nope. You're not going to pull me into that. Go ahead.
We are a cooter hunter. To become to hunt the cooter, we must become the cooters.
Jesus Christ.
No, but anyway, yeah, he's like, hey, I'm not going to take you home until you kiss me. You know, straight up turns off his car. And so she fucking does it. But as they're kissing, she bites him.
Like just a nibble.
Yeah, it's not like a full-on vampire bite, but enough.
Yeah, like just enough. Like she bit him, and it's like she bit him, knew that the fucking sun was coming up. She's like, shit, I gotta go.
Yeah, so she takes off, and his truck just doesn't start.
It just stays there.
And he just leaves it there in the middle of the road.
Fucking running.
No, it never turns on.
No. I'm talking about he's running.
Oh, yeah. So he just, I guess, decides to, run, walk home. As we get to his house, we see his farm. His dad's like a vet, right? Yeah, dad.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck
Yeah, because he had a truck saying veterinarian. That's right. So, because he's giving cows their shots, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's doing this. The daughter, Caleb's sister, notices him. Hey, look, there's Caleb. As we go back to Caleb, this motherfucker is smoking.
And
we're not talking about cigarette smoking. Like,
no,
his body is smoking.
This man might be on fire.
Yeah.
Like some NBA Jam shit.
He's on fire.
Like, he's heating up.
Yeah, so he's fucking starting to get smoky. They're like, hey, something's wrong with Caleb. They go out to meet him. All of a sudden, like a
fucking van just pulls
Winnebago?
up. Yeah, a Winnebago. But yeah, no.
Pulls up and they just yoink his ass in the goddamn van.
They just yanked him into the fucking van like he was. Oh no, I'm not gonna make that joke. We're gonna keep moving.
Oh no. But yeah,
he gets yoinked in the fucking van and they peel off.
And then as we get inside the van, we were introduced to Bill Paxton, Severin, who's like, "I'm about to cut your fucking head off," like blah blah blah.
Yeah, he's about ready to kill.
And they're like getting mad at May, like, "You messed up, May. And now we got to clean up your mess." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "No, you can't kill him.
I turned him.
And they're like, "God damn it."
It's like, fuck.
They're like, "Well, give him to tomorrow night," or something shit like that.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he can fit in.
Yeah, there's like, we're going to shoot your... Meanwhile, Severin is just like, "I'm going to shoot your face off your face." It's like, "I'm going to shoot your head off your face, boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut you." He's just saying like... He's just saying some like just some hammy shit.
Yeah.
He's just saying just
like I said, he is hamming it up.
Yes, goodness. Like he knows the camera's on him and he just is like, "Yo, fuck it."
So that happens. The dad's explaining to the cops someone stole him. Go back. I guess they park somewhere, go to sleep for the day. Nightfall comes back, so they all get out the van. And they're like,
no, they park in a goddamn like
a
barn.
hangar.
Barn silo?
There you go, silo, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it becomes night again, and they're like, Severin steals another car, because they consistently steal cars.
Yeah, because they need to keep moving.
Yeah, so no one, so they
no
don't
one can track them.
Yeah. So that happens, and what happens? Oh, they basically make him an ultimatum, like, "Look, man, you got to go out and you got to feed tonight.
Yeah.
If not, we're going to kill you.
We're going to end up killing you, because we ain't got time for this."
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was kind of like weird, because it was like... Okay, so one thing I'll say about this early, I want to get it out of the way now because we're gonna dive into it. Because if you watched vampire movies, now granted this was 1987,
yeah,
the really good vampire movies didn't start coming until roughly later.
No, my mic. Well, was this not the same year Lost Boys came out?
Lost Boys came out, I believe. Actually, I thought Lost Boys came out in 88. But
that might be true.
They came out like 88, but let's see. Nope, same year, 1987.
Yeah, I thought so.
And Lost Boys came out. Actually, Lost Boys came out first in July.
Oh, there you go.
So it's really what I'm getting at here is this movie doesn't really follow your typical all of your vampire rules.
Right.
Like none of them. Like it follows some, not all, which blows my mind. Because like and it just gets progressively weirder. Every fucking the deeper we get into this movie, it gets like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Now, granted, these are fictional fucking characters. And the way you can beat a vampire, exactly. Thank you,
fictional
Jose. It's not good for podcast radio, but like
yeah.
it's still he was doing the fictional characters. I mean, come on.
One day we'll have a stream like where you can record us, see us recording this.
Fictional characters.
Maybe one day if that's something y'all like.
We'll think
like
about
a behind the scenes thing.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
But no, fucking it's like one of the best things I've ever heard. It's like, how do you beat a vampire?
However
the fuck you want, because they don't exist.
Oh.
So I get doing your own thing. I get doing your own thing here, but like there is some tropes that you're used to doing for a fucking vampire movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh
wait, Jose's like fiddling with his fucking headphones. I'm gonna give him. I'll talk for a minute. It's not hard for me to do that, but it's you.
I have returned.
There you go. It's just like. I can't see, and I love my vampire movies,
right?
But like, I'm just sitting here like, what in the fuck are we doing?
Yeah,
like, what are we doing?
Absolutely.
Like, how is it? Like, first off, especially in my notes. Yeah, he fucking turns
immediately.
Like as soon as he gets bit, he's starting to turn. Like fucking like not even like. And I hate to use this, but I'm probably gonna be using this movie a lot more. Blade. Like even when old girl got bit, she didn't start turning. They said she's like Whistler told her like you have about what 48 hours,
something like that. Yeah,
48 hours before you fucking. And then after that, here's a gun. You fucking kill yourself, or we'll do it for you. So it's one of those things that are gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And then, but here he fucking
literally immediately.
Man starts turning within like 30. He starts smoking. Like sun is literally hurting him. Like you see the shit come from off of his body, like you've been in the pool or come from out of the shower.
Yeah,
and steam's just popping up off you, and that's him when he just got bit. Not even like what, an hour?
It had to be like not even an hour.
Like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
this man turned quicker than a fucking Hellcat turns on.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, holy shit. Like, I was kind of like, that was one of the things I just raised my eyebrow on. It was like, okay.
Yeah, this vampire lore is
it's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. It's loose.
Oh, by the way, that is trivia. You mentioned it earlier, but this movie doesn't mention the word vampire at all.
I told you.
Yeah.
No, it was something trivia. I noticed. I'm like, because it was a lot of movies don't like, because you don't see a lot of that. You don't see a lot of that until you get the zombie movies. Because, like, zombie movies in a certain case don't call them zombies.
Right.
Like, and but they go out of their way not to call them zombies.
Yeah, they'll be like ghouls or the undead or
something like that.
Like, and then you get Shaun of the Dead, which they were like, we don't use the Z word.
Yeah, no.
We don't use the Z word.
Nope, not that one. Like, and it's just, but here they don't say it at all. You don't mention it. They just like, yeah, you see us sucking blood. We alluded to it. We're vampires, but you don't hear them say we're vampires.
Yeah,
at all. You looking up more trivia?
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Okay. But that's just my thing. I was just like, man, what the fuck? I was just like, whatever. And then, really, man, nothing really happens in the movie after that ultimatum. Like, you see everyone's doing their thing about, like, how they're going to feed for the night. Like, the best feeding is Homer, the kid vampire. Yeah. Where he's laying down on the street, and some guy gets out of his car. He's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then like Homer grabs him and fucking sucks his blood.
Right, perfect fucking.
That's like he got your dumb ass. Right.
So quick trivia. Speaking of, we brought up the Lost Boys, and since you just brought up Homer, Homer has a half brother. That half brother is Jason Patrick.
That's
who
fun.
was Michael in the Lost Boys.
That's fun.
So there you go.
That's fun.
So 2 years, two brothers had a fucking vampire movie.
That's fun. That's real fun.
Yep.
But yeah, like and Jose, I'm gonna still give you the lead here. But seriously though, nothing fucking happens. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of where you get the exposition. There's no real exposition here. All you're doing is getting to see them feed, and them feeding is not the really exciting thing.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, nothing really exciting happens until we get to our the infamous bar scene, which you want to...
Yeah, so let me catch us up. So, so basically, May is Bay, that's right.
Yeah.
Takes Caleb, like, look, you got to feed. They stop at a trucker.
Yeah.
And, like, to try to get him to feed, but they don't.
Yeah.
Like, he fucking... He can't. He like pussies out. Like,
yeah.
he tells her, "I'm not a killer. I can't kill people."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, you're gonna have to learn." So
yep.
So she kills the truck driver, and they both feed or whatever. This pisses off Lance Henriksen, aka Jesse. Yeah. He's like, "Look, you got to fucking kill, and you're killing tonight. I don't give a shit how you do it. You're killing tonight."
Yep.
And so now we get the infamous bar scene.
Oh, baby!
Which is the reason you should see this movie.
Strap in, because this shit here is equal parts awkward, terrifying, and funny as hell.
Yeah, because they open the door. Immediately, Bill Paxton is just talking cash shit to everybody.
Everyone.
He's like, well, if we didn't find shit kicker heaven.
They're all like, the record just stops.
Just like,
like, did this fucker say kick shicker? What? Kick shit or heaven?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see the version where he goes into a black bar.
Oh no.
Oh, just because.
Oh no. See, nah,
Because he got shot about 20 times.
He would have, but then
they would have not died. So it'd have been like shit.
It'd have been like fuck.
But you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Before he kills anyone, we happen to see one lone black guy in the corner drinking, and as the light finally shines upon his face, it's Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, none of those, but they be dead.
Yeah,
they be dead.
Yeah,
like all of them be dead.
Yeah,
like he's like, soon as he comes in the room, he's like, yeah, I've been hunting you. Be like, I've been looking for your kind out here. A lot of people been missing in these parts. Now a lot of these people don't like me, but that's okay. I don't like them either. And he goes, something, always ice skating up a hill, and then proceeds to kill him.
And immediately proceeds to wreck everyone's shit.
Bro, this is why I was trying not to. I'm trying not to bring up Blade, but it's gonna probably be a lot of Blade references tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which is gonna be terrible.
So in this, he just fucking with everyone. He sits next to a patron who, here he goes, random trivia. It's not really trivia. It's one of those weird things that's like, this isn't trivia. I am the Bubba, whatever. So that guy he sat next to who spilled his drink, that was the guy from Terminator 2 who Arnold's like, I need your clothes, your shoes, and your motorcycle.
I need your clothes, your shoes, and your motorcycle.
And he's like, you didn't say. That's literally the same thing.
You didn't say. Because Bill Paxton was in Terminator 1.
And he was the guy who was like, I need your clothes.
Yeah.
So there you go. It all connected.
Everything's in a circle, people.
Yep. But anyway, he's fucking with it. He spills the dude's drink. And then he's like, hey, I'm sorry, man. Hey, get him another drink. This guy's pretty cool.
Yep.
So he's like, okay. And he's like, well, pay him, dumbass. And the dude's like, God damn it. He's like, hit me. I want you to hit me. He goes to punch him, but he pushes Caleb in the way.
I thought that was so great.
Yeah, he's like, no, hit him some more. I'm trying to teach him a lesson.
I'm like, what lesson?
Yeah, and so he's pounding on Caleb, and Caleb finally is like, you motherfucker.
And just uppercuts that motherfucker. Shoryukens this dude into a pool table. And Caleb's like, on some Urkel shit, did I do that?
Yeah, because he punches motherfucker across the room.
Like they were at the bar, and the fucking pool table's like across the fucking room. And this motherfucker yeeted his ass into that bitch with his fists. So it was just like, he was like, wait, did I? He's like, yes, sir.
Yeah. So Lance Henriksen grabs the bartender because the waitress.
Yeah.
The waitress brought him a beer and just a glass.
Yeah, they brought him like 3 shot glasses, a beer, and a beer mug.
Yeah. So he grabs a beer mug. He's talking to the girl. He's like, hey, are you scared? Don't be scared.
No, yeah, because she's like, yo, just leave the mug.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't want, and then she's like, you don't want the beer, and that's when he starts.
Yeah, well, that's when Diamondback, the chick, comes up. Vasquez from Aliens.
Yep.
Which is another trivia I told Shaq during the movie, but I'll tell y'all the audience. So Catherine Bigelow asked James Cameron if he could use.
Weren't they married at one point?
They got married later, I think.
Okay.
If he could use pretty much the cast of Aliens. So because you got Lance Henriksen,
Bill
Paxton, and
Vasquez.
Yeah, the girl who played Vasquez.
Yeah.
So there you go. Those are the main vampires. Apparently, they wanted Michael Biehn for the movie. But who would he have been? Because he would have been too badass to be Caleb.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That.
I don't see who he could have been. Unless he'd just been a cameo.
Probably one of the cops.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like, even then, I'm kind of starting to think, like, maybe because it's like, are we going to kill him, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to fucking kill Michael Biehn.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, nah. He's got probably Caleb's dad? No.
Michael Bihn's not that old.
It was 87. Never mind. I'm thinking one of the cops.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, they slit the waitress's throat, pour the blood in the glass.
Yep.
Fucking, dude, the bartender pulls out the goddamn shotty.
He reaches for the shotty.
No, he pulls it out and blasts Caleb.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Caleb's like, shit.
Caleb's like, what the hell? Look at this. And he's like, you look like a 40, what did he say? He said some weird country shit. Fucking Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
He's like, you look like a 40-mile worn-out road or some shit like this.
Some country shit, man. Like, I can't remember exactly what he said.
Yeah, but anyway, he's like, why don't you have a seat? I'll take it from here. He is talking cash shit to the bartender. This is like one of the coolest shots of the movie.
Yes.
He's talking cash shit to the bartender, breaking glasses, kicking every glass on the bar.
Yep.
And then proceeds to just slice the bartender up with his spurs.
With a fucking spur, which was dope as hell.
Now, I just forgot. I said this out of order because previously there was some random biker dude.
Yeah, sitting there and say, "Hey man, don't mess with me, man." He
pulls out a little knife.
Pulls out a knife to go cut him, and he just smacks that shit out of his fucking head.
Like,
he's just like, "Get that, like, motherfucker! Do you not know who I am?"
Yeah, exactly. And then he proceeds to bite this dude after just talking cash shit to this man in his face.
I'm mad that I almost said, like, Caleb smacked that shit out of his hand, looked him dead in his face, like, motherfucker, have you lost your mind?
Right.
Like a fucking Wesley Snipes and Blade.
Once again, it all comes back to Blade.
Yep.
But, yeah, he fucking just talking cash shit to this dude, like, hey, your mom, I banged her in the back of her truck or some shit like that.
No, I was like, yeah, I remember. I was like, yeah, I remember you. I had sex with your mom in the back of your daddy's truck.
And he watched.
And your daddy watched. And he liked it. So that was our first cuckold of the fucking that I've experienced in a vampire movie.
Right.
But oof.
And then he proceeds to just break this dude's neck.
Like taking his glasses.
He took his
sunglasses and put that shit on. And then breaks his fucking neck.
Yeah, tells him, hey,
twice.
I used to tell your mom, shh, this ain't going to hurt.
Crack.
Grup, that's it. And then proceeds to bite him and drink his blood.
And has like, so the visual that he looks like his, so I'm going to just say this early. His drip is insane.
Yeah.
In this one scene, because his shirt is still intact. It's just covered with blood. His face is bloody. He has the shades on. It's incredible. Top of the line drip there.
Yeah.
Continue, sir.
But yeah, after this, they're like, there's one little scared dude in the corner. And they're like, Caleb, it's turn. It's time.
It's time, buddy.
Kill him. Oh, dude jumps out the window.
Did the one thing, because old boy's blocking the door.
Yeah, Lance Hendrickson, yeah.
Lance Hendrickson's blocking the door so no one can escape. And Buddy legitimately fucking hops out of the fucking window. He's like, no!
This motherfucker Hollywood dies out the fucking window.
Big dead. And just fucking dips.
And just takes off, man.
Like what that he should have.
And Caleb with his vampire speed, I guess we could say. I don't even know if they have vampire speed in this, but whatever. And he catches up to him, is about to kill him, but then, the dude's just begging for his life, and Caleb couldn't do it.
Of course he couldn't.
So he's like, hey man, just go. And so of course that pisses off the family.
Yep.
And they're like, we're gonna kill you, but we don't have time right now because the sun's about to come out.
Sun's about to come up.
We gotta find a place to stay. We gotta get the fuck out of here. He's like, God damn it, that kid you let go is gonna go to the law, and they're gonna be looking for this fucking piece of shit that we're driving right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they find some weird little motel. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, just like a fucking and they ask for a fucking give me a bungalow.
Give me a bungalow. I like to rent one of your bungalows.
Give me your bungalows.
My new word for the day, bungalow.
Yo, bungalow. And Buddy kind of looks at him. He's old and decrepit. He's like, eh. He's like, and the son is kind of slowly picking up. He's like, I need one of the bungalows now.
Because he's like, motherfucker, can you hurry, please?
And and he puts the money down on the table. Then the dude says, hey, you look familiar.
Yeah.
You look familiar. Have you rented haven't you checked out a thing from here before? He's like, and he says, yeah, it was 50 years ago. Or some
yeah, he's like, I come here about every 50 years.
I come here once every 50 years.
He's like, make a reservation for me.
And then starts laughing and fucking leaves.
And then, they're asleep, getting their rest on.
Yep.
All of a sudden, knock on the door. Police.
It's the goddamn federales.
Yep. It's 5-0. Policia.
Policia.
And fucking, so they get ready. They arm themselves up. They strap up.
Cops got automatic rifles.
They got
these motherfuckers got
handguns and one shotgun.
And a shotgun. They got some pea shooters and a shotgun.
I'm like, God damn, my guys, y'all couldn't murder someone with some Mac 10s at least?
Wait, someone had a fucking who the fucking had the Deagle? Was that Bill Paxton's character or was that fucking?
I think it was
not James Remar.
Lance Hendrickson, bro. Better than who you thought he was.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, damn, I can't think of his name.
Yes, I escaped.
You escaped. Peter Fonda. Fuck. That's right. You're like, yeah, he was not Mephisto.
Yeah, he was not Mephisto.
I was like, what the fuck are you
talking about? And he's like, no, you idiot. That's Peter Fonda. I'm like, oh, shit. I confused my white people. I apologize.
I'm so mad Blackheart didn't go Armageddon in that movie. And
Of
just
course,
shoot
because
meteors.
we're not going to get anything that we deserved in that movie.
I just want 1 foot dive from Doom when we finally get Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Foot dive and just fucking smack the shit out of fucking someone.
It'll be a drop kick, and that's going to be what we have to fucking accept it as.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'll take it.
Or at least one hidden missile. Just
Yep.
And then a missile just comes out at someone.
Shh.
Anyway, back on topic. So they have this big ass shootout. Fucking
Oh,
Paxton
God. Okay.
blast the fucking hole through the wall with the shotgun.
Okay. So, remember when I said that this movie had not only plot holes, but, like, doesn't follow the vampire rules? Right?
Yeah.
What fucks up a vampire? What are some of the key things that fuck up vampires?
Sunlight.
Sunlight, holy water,
But yeah, and some lore, holy water and
garlic,
and silver.
silver,
Yeah.
certain things, crosses,
Crosses, yeah,
Right.
depending on the lore.
depending on whatever lore. But typically it's sunlight.
Yeah, definitely sunlight.
The main thing.
Unless you're the Twilight vampires.
The main thing.
Oh my God! Speaking of which, so just a quick sidebar. Not even sidebar. It has to do with this movie. So this movie came
Okay.
out on Blu-ray a couple years ago.
Okay.
Like more than a couple years ago. It's out of print. I actually own it.
Of course you do.
I'm debating whether to sell it because there's a new 4K.
You should sell it
So
before
I
the 4K
want to
drops.
see if I can still get some good money for it, and I might. So when this Blu-ray came out, it just so happened to come out during the Twilight, the Twilight craze. Let me find this cover art. I saw it earlier in the fucking thing. But yeah, so this movie came out. And let's see, there it is. What does that look like, bro?
Bro, hold on. Time out.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yes.
Like, that's not even, like, that's too sexy for this movie for
Yes.
what is going on.
So for those who don't know, I look up Near Dark Blu-ray cover art. They made this look like fucking Twilight. They tried to capitalize off the Twilight thing, and they tried because it's not even right because they have Caleb as the vampire,
Yeah.
and the girl looks normal,
The girl looks normal.
and they have him looking like Edward,
Like Edward. Like his fucking eye. And their eyes don't even change color.
Yeah, and his eyes are like gold, and his skin is like white.
What would you think this is a good idea?
But then look at Bill Paxton, everyone normal at the
Yeah,
bottom.
everyone's normal. Bill Paxton looks like fucking Bill Paxton.
Yeah. Yeah, I just always thought that. Even I noticed that when I brought this Blu-ray. I'm like, yo, why'd they make this motherfucker look like Twilight? Like, come on, dog.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's considered one of the worst Blu-ray covers just because
Yeah.
we know what you were doing with that.
The inaccuracy of it all.
Yeah, we know what you were doing with that.
But okay, so anyway, this movie goes with the vampire potholes. All right, so here's the thing. I think what pisses me off about this movie is the inconsistency.
Yeah.
Because light is the one thing that damaged them, the vampires in this movie, the most. To the point to where in this scene, they're getting like they're having the gunfight with the police, that they're getting bullet holes shot into the building, and fucking sunlight's coming in, which sets some of them on fire.
Yep.
Now, when Severin fucking shoots the cop with the shotgun. Shoots the cop with the shotgun. He fucking puts a hole into the wall. He puts a hole into the door. Sunlight comes in. This motherfucker gets hit like a fucking Hadouken.
Yeah.
Fucking like Ryu fucking just said Hadouken and just hit this motherfucker in the chest.
He goes flying back.
And he goes flying back.
on fire, kind of. Like his chest on
his
fire.
shit's just on fire. Like the shirt, chest, all that's on fire. He was like, shit. But I'm like, bro, time out. Time the fuck out. Because with all this other sunlight coming in, how is no one else fucked up?
Yeah.
You can sit here and say, well, Shag, it was a bigger hole. I'm like, dog, no. Because Buddy is sitting next to a wall and got nothing but fucking holes
Yeah.
that equal up the same amount of sunlight that big ass hole came out of. So I don't get it. I'm like, why are they not into flames? But
And to further Shaggy's point, so they're going nowhere.
yeah,
And Caleb's finally like, hey, give me the keys to the van. I'm going to run out and get the van. And they're like, you're going to fucking die.
On some hero shit, too.
Yeah, he's like, no, man, I can do it. And they're like, well, fuck it. It's your funeral. Take the keys. This motherfucker dives out the fucking window, the back window or something.
Yep.
He immediately starts smoking. A cop, like, guns him down immediately. He loses his blankie he's covering himself with.
To stay away from the sun.
So he's fully exposed at this point, and he's just burnt but not smoked. He's like...
That motherfucker's charred grilled.
Yeah. Shaggy was like, this motherfucker should have exploded immediately.
Yes!
The way the tiniest bit of sunlight is hurting Bill Paxton and Lance Hendrickson.
It made no sense. Like, he didn't... Like, Buddy wasn't even on fire.
Yeah, no, he was
like,
just smoking.
Hey,
and...
man. This man is about as burnt as a brisket.
Yeah.
Just like it made no sense.
And then I say when he finally gets it, he makes it to the van. And he crashes the van on the side of the building. I'm like, yo, everyone should be dead. This motherfucker just made a big ass hole of sunlight.
Like, where are y'all escaping from? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Not only that, they're shooting out the fucking window. Oh my God. Like, they're so inconsistent. You don't know what you want to do.
But once
you don't
again,
know what rules you want to follow.
The power of plot protects them from exploding of sunlight. But anyway.
Yep.
Now, to be fair, I just explained to Shag, well, maybe, just maybe, because he has not murdered someone and fed off of him.
Like, fully turned.
So maybe he's
like,
not full-fledged vampire yet.
He was like 75, 80%.
Yeah.
Because he was he was fucking Smoking Joe Robinson walking into the fucking sunlight.
Yeah.
Getting like fucking hemmed up by the getting hemmed up by the cops, getting shot in the leg, and can still make it to the fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, what?
Yeah, so after the shootout, they make it to some random motel. They switch vehicles
The
again.
Godspeed Hotel.
There you go.
Motel.
The East Side Motel. Sorry. Doop, 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 doop. But no, they get to the motel. They're chilling. You know, they're laying out their plans. Everyone's happy with Caleb. They're like, good job, Caleb.
Good job, buddy.
You know, Lance Hendrickson's like, you bought yourself a couple more days. And Severin, you know, Bill Paxton's like, yeah, man. And he gives him one of his spurs.
He's like, here you go, buddy.
Yeah. Even Homer shakes his... Because Homer hates this motherfucker the whole time. Because May was his bae. Yeah. Supposedly. And because Homer's a kid, but he's like a grown man in a kid's body. Essentially. Yeah. Think Kristen Dunst Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
Same shit. He's just... Me and Shag were talking about, like... Did his balls drop yet? Because if not, that's...
Dog, I'd hate it. Like, do you not understand? I would fucking hate being a fucking kid vampire.
Yeah.
Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fucking just kill me, dog.
Right? Just
like,
throw
hey,
me
man,
out in the sun. I'm good.
Like, nah, fuck it. I think I would literally walk into the fucking sun if my... And I've said literally, like, so many times a night. I blame it on the alcohol, but whatever. Legit. Fucking kill me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna fucking turn me into a vampire, at least let me fucking be 18, bro.
Right.
Don't fucking 16, 18 at the least.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking turn me when I'm fucking 14 trying to figure my shit out. I don't like, and then 14 going on 14,000 trying to figure some shit out, man. And you just like, no, bruh. No, I was not getting bitches at 14, bruh. Like, no. No. Let me at least I was getting a bitch at 18, bruh. No, not no 14. Please, Jesus, don't do this.
Porque...
What bitch is like, come on, what kind of club you gonna go into and you look like old
exactly.
boy? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm starting to think I'm gonna be like old boy in the fucking video, like in the little GIF video with Buddy like with the sunglasses in the club, in the jumpsuit, going like right, got the sunglasses all moving side to side and shit, just like jamming to the fucking music.
Oh no.
Like this man, like, bro, he is a child.
Yeah.
No.
That's hilarious,
bro.
Man.
No,
I heard it all. That's fucking cracking me up, bro.
Fuck, what Blade at? Fuck that, kill me, bro. Fuck that, kill me, bro.
But as they're all chilling in the hotel, Caleb and May go out to chill at night. You know, look up at the stars, whatever. All of a sudden, Homer, the little kid vampire we were talking about, he went outside. He sees a little girl at a vending machine. Runs up to the little girl. The little girl ends up being Caleb's little sister.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, you want to come to my room and watch TV?
Bruh, what did she say? It's not polite to stare?
Yeah, because she's like, it's not polite to stare. She's sassy as shit.
Yep, big sassy.
And she's like, I do what I want when I want. And they're like, okay.
Oh, that's fucking old boy with the deagle.
Severin.
Yeah, not Severin. Severin has the Magnum. Your boy, not James Remar, has a fucking has the
Not
deagle.
James Remar is fucking Lance Hendricks' new name. Oh my god.
Not James Remar. Fucking like he pulls out the deagle and puts that bitch in Severin's face. I was like, yo, okay, that's who got the deagle. For those who don't know, deagle means desert eagle.
Yep. 60 cents for a fucking soda.
Bro, take me back.
Please.
Take me back. Big ass thing that says Coke.
Oh man, the throwback Coke machines.
Dog, my mom had one of those.
Oh, that's awesome.
In her
That's
salon.
amazing.
I would always
Did she upgrade or no?
Nah, because she couldn't. It was costing too much to like put the sodas in because you would have to go out because either you were filling it up yourself,
Right, exactly.
or you were getting a vendor to do it for you. And the problem with getting a vendor is them fuckers are expensive because you're paying for the vendor and the soda.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper to go buy your own fucking soda and put it in the machine. But like, and the only reason I know this is because I fucking would drink the fuck out of the Crush soda, out of the Crush orange sodas. Like I wasn't drinking Coke or nothing like that, but I would see like it would be like Coke, Crush soda, fucking I think Diet Coke, Sprite, and like I think Mr. Pibb. No, probably Mr. Pibb or some shit like that. And I would be like Crush soda all the time.
Right. So there you go. So she goes on today. She goes into the room. They're watching TV.
Yep. Say no to strangers, kid.
Right. Diamondback, the mom of the mom of the family.
Yeah, time out. So here's the crazy shit. Here's the crazy shit that I'm trying to fucking understand though, because I'm just looking at the scene again. So you are with this child, and you're a child, This motherfucker looks like he hasn't bathed, and yet you're gonna trust him. This is how white kids get snatched up.
This is 80s. They didn't
This
know
is definitely
better.
how white kids snatched up in the 80s. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Dakota. Continue.
But yeah, Diamondback's like, hey, who are you? You know, where's your family? He's like, oh, I'm here with my dad. He's in room 3 or whatever. And you know, they look like, go get him, Severin.
Yep.
And as she's trying to leave, and he's like, no, don't leave. But as soon as she tries to walk out the door, Caleb walks in.
Yeah, Caleb walks in.
And she's like, God damn, she's like, I ought to punch you in the face.
She's like, I'm going to deck you in the schnoz.
God damn it. Pretty much. And, you know, so they're reunited. They're hugging. And he's like, she's my sister. Lantern was like, fucking great. Like, nice. And so his dad shows up because Severin brings him. And they're like, look, man, we got to kill your family. They know us. They've been tracking us. They've seen our faces. And Homer the whole time is like, no, I'm going to turn this little girl. It's like, I turned May, and then May left me and turned you, so I need someone. We'll be even Steven. And he's like, no, get away from my sister. I don't want to have to hurt you.
He says, hey, man. And then his, like, dad walks in. It's kind of like, hey, man. Like, uh-oh. It's one of those situations to where, look, bro, do not do anything to my family. There's like, oh, I'm going to kill your family. It's like, don't hurt my sister. I'm going to hurt your sister. And just shit like that. It is just like, there's no compromise here. Like, you know, they guys like, and then even like not James Remar even pointed out, it's like, look, they seen our face. Mm-hmm. What's going to make them not go to the cops? We got to kill them.
Yeah.
He hit him with logic, and he's like, no, that's not happening. I'm like, fam, technically, you probably should have just dipped.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Homer fucking jacked your sister. If anything, I'd have just DDT'd Homer. I'd DDT the fuck out of Homer.
Right.
Like, hey, bro, sit your little ball ass back before I send you back to fucking Evergreen Terrace.
Just one good knee to the face.
One, like, that motherfucker looked like he was like, bro, I don't care how old you is. I'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's just me, though. But, he's in a rough situation because he's like, what do I do? Like, I can't let them kill my dad and my sister. Yeah. It's like, because even then, there's like, but old Papa Bear pulls out a fucking gat and pulls out the blicky and fucking.
But Caleb's like, hey, put that shit away, man.
Hey,
It ain't gonna do nothing.
That shit ain't gonna do nothing. So, what do you mean it ain't gonna do nothing? And he fucking shoots, not James Remar in the chest. This motherfucker's like, all right, bro. he's like, all right, man. Obviously, you don't like listening. And he proceeds to spit out the fucking bullet and puts that motherfucker right in his fucking shirt pocket. He says, yeah, I want you to remember that.
Mm-hmm. And like proceeds to use his vampire strength to like
break that motherfucker's fingers.
Pretty much,
get that motherfucker minor inconvenience pain.
Yeah. So Sarah hits Homer in the nuts essentially and takes off. Apparently, the sun rose during all this madness.
Like, it's 5 a.m. So you literally... So, hold on. It's 5 a.m. And yet y'all sitting there having a whole conversation when y'all should have been asleep.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
But, yeah. Go ahead. Oh, wait. You're yawning.
Sorry. But, yeah. So that happens, and they're able to escape. Caleb hops in the back of the animal truck. I guess their farm truck, whatever they got.
Yeah, because we were figuring out, like, yo, is he a veterinarian or is he
I think
like
he's a veterinarian, yeah.
So you say veterinarian. When I look at that truck, I'm high-key thinking that motherfucker dog catcher.
It is a dog catcher looking truck. That's why I was like, the motherfucker hopped in the thing like Debo. And fucking, but yeah, he's in the thing. He's like, I can't go to the hospital. I'm sick. He's like, hospitals can't fix this. And he sticks his hand out in the sun and just show him that it fucking burns. And they're like, well, we don't know what to do.
This motherfucker Caleb was getting cooked.
Yeah, and then Caleb sees some shit on the side of the truck. He's like, have you ever done a transfusion on a person? And his dad kind of looks at him like, what?
Dog, you're like, wait. And it's just like, hey, you ever did a blood transfusion? Now, Jose, we're not doctors.
No.
So, unless he put that man's blood, mixed that man's blood up with some horse blood, or whatever the fuck, I'm still trying to figure out how he was able to do this transfusion on this child.
How does a blood transfusion even work?
Alexa, how does a blood transfusion work? Y'all man, I can't hear it. Well, we just asked Alexa. And she gave us nothing.
Thanks, Alexa. But
it said a normal procedure. In 1978? 1987.
1987.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay. Yeah. No, because I always love doing what ifs. Both D.B. Sweeney? Who's D.B. Sweeney? Do we know that actor?
Sounds familiar, but no.
And another little known actor called Johnny Depp.
Ha!
Auditioned for the role of Caleb.
I think this movie would have been cooler with Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think the movie would have been cooler with Johnny Depp. However, him fucking doing a fucking country accent is something I don't think he could do. Because then I remember that fucking other movie that he was in that he killed his wife and he ate corn afterwards, and that movie pisses me off. We're gonna fucking cover that movie.
Secret Window.
God damn it, Secret Window makes me violently angry.
Is it because old dude's a random Amish guy?
Dude, no, that whole fucking premise is dumb. It's so stupid. It's stupid as fuck, and I'm mad I remember it. I'm nope.
But the guy's last name was Shooter. Get it, Shaggy? Shoot her.
He fucking buried that bitch in the cornfield and proceeded to eat the corn that raised from her dead corpse. He is guilty as fuck. Come on. But, okay, anger aside, Buddy just did a whole blood transfusion on his son, we
don't understand how this worked.
Yes, and part of me is kind of realizing, it's like, yo, if we're doing a blood transfusion, we would need more blood, and I don't know where you got the blood to do that. So
how does that work? Did you bleach all his arteries?
Like, yo, and Jose sat there and thought, like, yo, are we cleaning his blood out and put it right back in? Is this what we're doing? Are we, like, putting his blood in bleach, like, circling that shit around and putting that shit back in? I was like, yo, this shit's gonna burn a little bit, but you got it.
Like, even if they did some weird bullshit, like, take his blood out, put it in the sun, let the sun purify it, and then put it back in. That's so weird.
The fucking sun would have probably exploded. That shit would have probably exploded.
It's only your outside skin.
Bro, come on.
I don't know, man.
Come on, dog. I mean, like,
I'm
look.
trying for this movie's sake.
I know, dude. I know you are, but it's come on, bro. Like, we can't even figure that shit out.
But yeah, but this blood transfusion works, and Caleb is 100% human again.
Yep.
Even my girl was like, okay, the movie kind of lost me right here.
It fucking been lost me.
Yeah.
After the bar scene, and as soon as fucking like Bill Paxton got shot in the chest with a fucking fireball and just was not dead. And I was like, bro, what?
What did you say? An incomplete special beam cannon?
Like, yeah, he's just like a fucking incomplete, like a non all the way charged up special beam cannon from Piccolo just hit that man square in the chest, and he's like, nah, I'm still alive. He's like, damn it,
I still function.
Oh god,
goddamn,
fuck, man.
Wanna bet?
Wanna bet?
Oh shit!
Scream. We're gonna end up doing that shit.
Oh,
too.
we got to, yeah. But yeah, so Caleb's chilling. He's back to normal. He's chilling with his family. Maya's Bay comes out to visit him. She's like, "Hey, you're warm."
She realizes that something ain't right. He ain't a vampire no more.
And he's like, "Stay with me, girl." And she's like, "No, we're your family now." And he's like, "Nah,
this has always been my family. You literally try to turn me into a vampire."
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I just met you like 3 days ago. What are you doing?
Right?" So he goes back to the house and sees that his sister Sarah has been kidnapped.
Yep.
So he goes out. He notices all the tires have been slashed to all of his vehicles. But they don't know he is a good old country boy.
He got that good old horse.
He gets his horse.
Oh, a white horse, by the way.
He takes his white horse, takes his horse down the old down road. He rides till he can't no more. Because he can't, because old boy pops up in the front of him.
You know what? I'm going to let you have that.
I was waiting all night for that joke.
I know you were. I'm gonna let you have that, and we're gonna keep it moving.
But yeah, he like I said, he can't. He rides till he can't no more because Severin pops up in front of him and scares the shit out the horse because we've established horses are scared of vampires.
I mean, other animals are scared of predatory animals, so they're like, yeah, I ain't about to go. You crazy as hell.
I wish there was something that scared the fuck out of vampires, like cats scare the fuck out of the mummy.
Man, I actually thought there was something that scared the shit out of vampires. I thought it was dogs. But then Lost Boys kind of proved that.
No,
wrong.
yeah, no.
Monkeys? No. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't think nothing scares a vampire.
Nah.
Besides the sun.
I mean, that's not really a thing.
It may be a cross depending on your type of vampire.
Yeah.
But, so we get a big fight between Severin and Caleb, which isn't really a fight. It's more like, hey, Caleb goes up to this 18-wheeler driver, like, hey, man, we got to get out of here. And the truck driver's like, get the fuck out of my car before I kill you. I'll get you to the count of 5. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
then
he gets
boom.
to 4 and gets shot in the fucking dome by Bill Paxton.
It was like, bullseye.
And Bill Paxton is just a badass this whole time.
Yeah.
And Caleb's like, yo, fuck it. He pushes old boy over, takes the truck, and proceeds to run over fucking Bill Paxton's character. And Bill Paxton fucking gets hit on the truck. You don't see him for about maybe 5 seconds, and then he fucking starts climbing on the fucking truck. And that's how we get our fucking
old school DVD box art. Yeah,
yep.
that shit. We just have half bloody. It looks weird.
He's half bloody and half dark as hell because he got burnt.
Yeah.
How did you get burnt? Where did you get burnt
the tire
at?
When you get dragged by the car.
Is that how they take damage? Because
sure,
this is the shit I need to know.
So trivia for that.
Yo.
There was always a train that just stopped in the middle of town, or not in the middle of town, but somewhere near that town. During when they were shooting these scenes. So one night, Bill Paxton in that makeup goes up to the train people. And they're like, holy shit, because they don't know what's going on. Yeah, man, there's been a fucking huge accident. You think I look bad? Wait till you see the other guy. Or some shit like that, and they just freaked them the fuck out. It was just, that's trivia.
Oh, my God.
Bill Paxton just fucking with people.
Man, rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
Yeah,
man.
you were great. You were a gem.
He was a gem, man.
And apparently Lance Hendrickson would just drive around town bored but he would be in fully costume and everything, and he would not break character.
Yeah.
So he got pulled over by the cops one night, and he just did not break character even then.
Oh, my God.
And he said supposedly, cop was just so freaked out. He's like, look, man, just go. Didn't write him a ticket or nothing. He's like, I just need you to get out of here. Go. Like,
oh, God.
so, yeah. But, yeah, so we get our fight. So earlier in the movie, Caleb learned about not to jackknife a truck.
Yeah.
So Caleb jackknifes the truck, we guess.
You say, let's do the thing I was learned not to do because this is going to help me later.
Hell yeah. So Chekhov's jackknife skill comes into play. And he jackknifes the truck. He hops out the car first, jackknifes it, and Bill Paxton explodes with the truck.
Which, to this point, I'm like, again, vampire rules. He fucking exploded. Now, granted, unless something went... Now, another thing I just thought about, if one of the shards went to his fucking heart...
Yeah.
And stabbed him?
Maybe.
Yeah. Because last time I checked, you could dismember a vampire.
Yeah.
But, like, something's got to happen to that heart.
Well, don't you decapitate a vampire they're dead too? Some vampires?
You can. But, they can grow back. Like, they can't be killed unless you have this hidden between, the heart... Or, in Lost Boys' case, fill them fucking full of garlic and holy water.
Yeah.
But he, Bill Paxton just fucking...
my stereo.
He just fucking explodes.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you know what? Out of all this, looking back at it and then kind of talking about it now, that's probably the way I would have... I'd rather would have had him go out anyway.
Right.
Like, honest to God. Because it's like, this dude's problematic. Now, had he would have fucking walked out of the fucking fire... Like, all corpse monstery. Mm-hmm. Out of 10 out of 10, this movie.
Yeah.
Like, Hall of Fame. Bill Paxton, just for that scene. Just was saying, like, yeah, and then the Caleb fucking kills him, but.
Right, so after that, Caleb runs up on Lance Hendrickson and Diamondback. And he's like, hey, give me back my sister. She got nothing to do with this. This is just between us. And they're like, no, you're going to die.
No, I don't think I will.
Pretty much, yeah. And so his sister manages to escape Homer again, knocks him in the head with a flashlight, takes off. Diamondback sneaks up behind Caleb, throws a knife, but Sarah warned him, so he kind of got out the way. Knife goes straight into Lance Henriksen's mouth.
Yep.
You know, he takes out the knife. He's just coughing up blood, like, damn it.
Just spitting that shit up like it was
like, that was annoying.
Like, 'tis only a flesh wound.
Yeah. So, I did it again.
Diamondback
is like, oh, go ahead, go, Caleb, run. And so Caleb just taking off, but Lance Henriksen was about to shoot him in the back. And then May's Bay just stops him. Like, no, like, pushes him out the way so he misses his shot.
And May just jumps out of the fucking, car.
Well, no, not yet.
Oh,
like,
okay,
they all get in the car. Like, get in the car. Like, they're going to go chase him.
Yeah.
Sun's coming up. They're chasing him again. Caleb falls. He tells Sarah, just keep running. Although she gets snatched up again somehow. And she gets snatched up again. They're starting to catch on fire because the sun's up at this point.
Yeah.
They're trying to black out the windows and put aluminum foil, which is what they do. And I guess May decides she doesn't want to live this life no more, so she grabs Sarah, hops out the back of the window.
And says, fuck it, I got to get to my bay.
Yeah. And Homer's like, no! So he hops out the car too. Or does he just fall out?
No, Homer hops out the fucking car because he's like, no, I want to go get the girl I stole.
Yeah. So he's immediately on fire, which is terrible effects. This was the one.
Oh my God.
This is like the one bad effect of this movie.
Ooh, Jesus. Like, if this movie cost $5 million to make in 1987, where the fuck did that money go? Because I know it didn't go into the effects department.
Well, it went in maybe the practical effects.
The digital effects department.
Not digital effects, no.
Like, y'all should just could have set that man on fire. Y'all could have did yourself a whole favor and just cut that whole part where he's fucking catching on fire. Y'all should have just had this motherfucker explode.
Yeah, he catches on fire. He explodes afterwards. Lance Hendrickson and Diamondback are in the car. They're just like, they're basically on fire as well.
Yep.
And they're like, fuck it. They're just going to drive straight to Caleb, run him over, I guess.
Yeah, they go out like fucking vampiric Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. But they don't make it, and they catch on fire, and they end up blowing up.
The fucking car blows up, and they blow up.
And then final scene, May's Bay gets a transfusion as well.
Yep. and realizes that it's morning and she's not on fire, and they hug it out, and that's the end.
That's literally the end.
Oof, this movie. I can see why it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
Because Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton kills it.
1,000% Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton, Lance Hendrickson. Lance Hendrickson is some stuff.
Yeah.
He's
Definitely
a well-known. He's a well-known character actor. He will be back on Cinema Villains.
Yes,
he definitely will.
Too much shit for us to not.
Exactly.
Do that. But
cough on target. Cough. Hard target.
Shut up. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually we're gonna rank this family together.
All right.
Here at guys, just so you know, here at Cinema Villains, we like to do a thing called a breakdown, where we at the end of the show we take our villain and we break them down by 3 top categories. The categories are the motive, the drip, and the threat level. These components, me and Jose will take shots at, and
we'll take shots.
We do definitely need to do that down the road. But we sit there and we compare notes, and we say the points. We add up the totals and see if they belong in the Hall of Fame. Not the Hall of Fame, I'm sorry. The Villains Dome, and if they're good enough, we elect them to the VIP. However, this spin, since they are a family, we do not have families in the VIP. We're just gonna grade them. And then eventually we'll say, are we going to have a family section?
Yeah.
A family section. Considering that this is the first family we got, so let's go ahead and cover it. Jose, what did you give for the motive?
I'm going to give the motive a simple 3. Because they're just vagabonds and nomads. They're not... They just wander the earth, I guess, or wander the United States at least, just... causing fuckery. They don't really have a motive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gave it a 2.
Okay.
Because they're just typical vampire shit. They're not doing anything. There's no end game to what they're doing. They're just going by stealing cars, going town after town.
Yeah.
It's not sexy. It's
whatever.
They're just hobos.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
They're just hobos. The drip.
Now, we talked about Bill Paxton's drip.
Yes.
In the bar scene.
Yes. That's a 4. That's a 4.5 for me instantly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking a high 4 as well.
The rest of them
the rest of them are just bummy.
Yeah, they're just fucking bums.
Yeah.
So that knocks them down to 3?
I'll give them a 3.5.
3.5?
Just because Bill Paxton's drip was so strong.
Yeah,
even when he was incognito cowboy.
Bro, not just that.
He had the slick back hair. He had the...
Not just that. His whole drip throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
Even when he was fucking even when he was a fucking burnt crispy, he was like, yo, what up?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that is some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
He got the best part of the drip. So, yeah, I can go 3.5 on that.
Yeah.
I can go 3.5. Threat level.
They're a 5.
Yeah.
They're going to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Especially since we don't know what can hurt these vampires besides sunlight.
No. Besides sunlight, and you don't even fucking figure out if it's sunlight that does it.
Yeah.
Until it's too late. Because they're like, fuck, we gotta get out of the sunlight. But they super threatening.
Yeah.
Everybody at least killed somebody.
Yes.
At least once, except Caleb.
Yeah, except Caleb, because he's not a killer. I'm not a killer, Mike.
I'm not a killer.
Not a killer, Mike.
I'm not a killer, Mike. I gotta get back.
Mike.
I gotta get back to Paul and my sister. But yeah,
I gotta go with my brother Peter Petrelli. He can fly. I can fly. He could mimic everyone's power.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Heroes. The show was dope for one season.
Shut up. Actually, Heroes wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So are we inducting this family into our Are we inducting this family into the family section?
Yeah. Well, they're in the Villain Dome for sure.
Yeah.
I say Bill Paxton gets VIP privileges.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So he's definitely in the VIP.
Yeah. Just him.
Him.
You can't bring the family.
Sorry, family. Especially not you, Homer. You weird little fuck.
You were a little weird bastard.
Here, go play with Chucky.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Even then, not James Remar. Because he's got better roles.
Lance Hendrickson, you'll get in sooner or later. Trust me.
Oh no, he's definitely getting in.
But not.
We
both
know this.
Yes.
But like, nah, he just not
for this role.
No.
Yeah, so the family gets into Villain Dome. Bill Paxton definitely VIP.
Yeah, he leaves everybody in the dirt. Like, actually, matter of fact, we could just leave the family behind and just keep Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton chilling with David and Frost now in the vampire section. He's probably talking cash. Are they gonna? Him and Michael are fighting.
Yeah, dude, him and Michael are.
No,
fighting
him and Dave.
off.
Wait, who's Mike? Wait, which one's?
David keeps
it selling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, him and David are fucking throwing down. They are going to fight, dog.
Yes.
He's gonna say one thing about his hair, and it's a wrap.
They little fuckers like, yeah, he's like, look at you, blondie.
That vampire can fly. David can fly.
David's about to, like, David's hit that man with a fucking DDT and a tombstone power driver.
Yeah.
Like, he's big booting that motherfucker. Like, it's straight. It's like, I would pay to see that.
Yeah.
I would pay to see that. Like, fucking David, like, in fucking,
and Deacon Frost just being a smug asshole.
Deacon just watching. Deacon just in the corner, just watching, like,
just sipping on a drink, like
a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Just sitting, chilling, just like, yo, I ain't got no, it's like, they can do all they want. I'm just gonna watch. I'm just sitting here going like, yes. The fucking Severance kicking, like, hitting that motherfucker with the sweet chin music.
Yeah.
Like, bap. It's just great. But I can't. Nah, we gotta end it. We gotta end the show here because like
that's a cool
we're gonna keep going.
We're gonna write out another scenario. Yeah,
it's gonna get even worse. Jose, you got anything to say for the lovely people?
No, just thank you once again for listening. We appreciate y'all. Remember, visit our socials, visit our merch store.
Yep, we got a link tree. It's all on our socials at cinema_villains, both on IG and the Twitter.
See.
Yes, and it has a link to our merch store. It has links to our podcast, where you can get our podcast. It has links to pretty much everything about us. So,
yeah.
Just be on the lookout for that. And
rate, review, and I'm going to say rate, review, subscribe. But no,
smash that motherfucking like button.
Yeah, right. But no, if you found us on iTunes and you really enjoyed the show, please drop us a 5-star rating. It'll help people.
Or just put us a rating.
Find us. No, give us 5 stars. Please, please, please. I beg of you.
Well, on Jose.
I beg of you. Give me the 5-star.
You said 5-star. I'm good for a solid 1-star here. But all right, it's good.
Damn.
You won't be the only one that's gonna get in trouble here.
Right, there you go.
All right, for Jose, I am Shaggy. We are out of here. Later.
Peace.